Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man, and today there's several little projects I'd like to get done because spring is quickly approaching and we're going to be getting out in the field. So I want to try to wrap up some of these odds and ends I've got laying around. One of them being this 5440 plow. I want to put on this trash board that viewer Steve sent me in that mail video. But before we do that, there's another thing I want to go do, and we'll go do that right now. Some chickens. I'm gonna get back here to the 1755 sitting in the shed. And I mentioned I was sick and tired of not having a step on this side, so I have dug out a homemade step that was on the 1855 when I got it, which I will set down here so you can see. And there you have it. I do not like the looks of this, but I do like the function of having a step, so I'm going to put that on here until I get another original one. I've actually got an original one, but it's in rough shape and I need to do some work on it. So for now, this seems like an easy solution to something that's just been annoying me for no reason. So let's put this on. Hopefully the holes all line up. Ooh, I bet this one wasn't on this side. Well, let's see here. It's not gonna work. Dang it. Without some modification. Well, plan A failed, so I guess plan B is to just go ahead and try to bring this back around. This is one that was on our 1655 for years, but it is well worn, so I don't know if I can unbend it around or not, but I'm gonna try. So I'll work on that and then we'll see what I accomplish. Well, after some heating and twisting, I've got it somewhat step shaped again. I need to weld this down and then do something about this. A little bit of grinding and probably lay a new piece on there or something a little more attractive than what was on there. Then I think it'll be good enough to put on, and I'll actually be able to get on that side of the 1755. Okay, so we're gonna get this homemade job off of here, and we're gonna put on our trash board that fan Steve sent us. And for that, we're gonna use our old friend, the torch, because it is obvious that these bolts are not gonna come off. And there's one down in there that is pulled through the moldboard, so we need to replace that too. So we'll just cut these off real quick, and then hopefully we can bolt the other one in place. I see I'm also gonna have to cut this. They've welded the homemade trash board to the bracket, so have to take care of that too. Whoa. Oh, probably should turn the gas on the torch first. That would make more sense, right? There we go. Now let's try our friend the hammer. Oh, I forgot to cut that weld though too. Come on. That'll come out of there. But let's try that. Is that enough torching? There we go. That's what we want. Get it out here where you can work on it. What have I got here? Got one bolt that don't want to play ball. There it came out. Now, first thing we're going to try is to put this back in there. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing? Kind of. Almost. There we go. This may be too big of a bolt for this. Is it too big of a bolt? I think it is. I'm gonna go hunt up a shorter bolt or a smaller bolt, whatever it ends up to be, because I don't think that's gonna pull in there like I had wanted. So I'll go find a smaller one, and then that should fix that problem for us. They look the same, but they're not. Okay, just a minute. Okay, here we go. One of these is bound to do it. I bought a bunch of different plow bolts several years ago to have some on hand of all the different sizes, and I forgot where I put them. I just found them back, and the reason I couldn't find them the other day is because I realized I switched containers that they were in. So we're in business now. Come on, buddy. I have to switch to back here. Hopefully this will draw together and not just be a mess. Come on. Well, I thought it was the right size. Maybe it is not. It might not be. Well, I may have to check the parts book. Maybe it's supposed to be 5/16, but I was thinking they were 3/8 on this. But it's definitely seated in there, so. Maybe it's just not the right size. But you know what? I bet that'll hold it there. So we can go on with our lives. There it is. Okay. So they got these little deals on here that bolt like this. so that it holds against your trash board, you know, as the dirt pushes on it, so it doesn't snap it off. So that needs to go back here. So I'll probably need another longer one to get that. And I wish I had torched off that little tip of weld. That was a mistake. Well, oh, that's cool. It's got the center twisted. Good. Okay, well, I'll get some 5/16 plow bolts to fix this bracket, but I can at least get it bolted up on here. I think I got enough stuff to do it. There. That looks kosher there. This one, we need to put our little bracket on. So we got to put it there like so. There we go. And we'll put this on here like this. Probably not get it right. That's good. There we go. Let's tighten this up. There we go. That looks good. There. There we go. Well, it's on there. All right. So there we have now a complete plow with trash boards on it. And I can see that the other two bottoms, I need to get those long bolts too, because it looks like they're off of those. So that must have been a similar problem on everything. So once we get that done, we should be in business. I'm waiting on a seal for this wheel. I got it mounted on there, and when I get that seal, I'll take it back apart and let you see what I did. But basically, I had to drill this out to an inch hole, and then I found this wheel that is actually a pickup gauge wheel off of my New Holland baler, and I ordered another one, and that is what it takes. And that way, I made some spacers where you can, as you tighten it, it squeezes and tightens up the bearings. And anyway, I couldn't find a bolt like what I wanted, so I welded two into one and made this one. So it seems to work fine. So we're one step closer to getting this back and trying it out. Well, a quick glance at these other two bottoms, and I realized that whoever put them on didn't know what they were doing. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these bolts off and just start over on those two as well, because they don't have the bolt in the bottom of this bracket, and it's just not gonna, that's not the way I want it. So we're gonna fix it the right way. So here we go. Come on, there we go. Not quite. There's one. There's two. They've got this trash board hooked behind the shin, and that's not the way they're supposed to be. So we got to get that fixed. There's our bracket we need. See if we tap this down now. It should pop up out of there. Maybe. They've really got her wedged in. Huh. Well. Enjoy the scenic view of the sky. There we go. Now, let's get out of there. What a silly thing to do, people. There. Okay. Now, next step is to put a bolt. Again, I don't have the right size, but it's better than the way it is. Tip this bracket up and put a bolt through the bottom hole. I'll order some others and then switch them. Come on. There we go, maybe. How far off are we? What do we got back there, trash? Or are we too far? Or are we just not right at all? Come on. Feels like there's an obstruction in there. Let's try. Can't see what I'm doing. That's what we wanted, right? No, we didn't. That's what we wanted. Way too far, that's good. What is our problem? Trash in there. There. So close. There we go. Ouch. Hot. Okay, well, we have enough room to get that on. I think we can. It's kind of bent now because of that mess that it was in, but I think we can get it. Okay, let's see. Boy, I don't know if I'll be able to get that or not. My fat fingers in there. Nope. God. There we go. Come on. There we go. It's coming along. Try to get under here in a way that if it falls to the ground, it doesn't kill me. That's not working out too well, though. Something on me will get cut off if it falls. Well, it's in there. Now, we'll try to do this the correct way here. That looks a lot better. So we need a short one in here. And it's still burning hot. Yes, it's really hurts on my fingers. That's fine. That'll hold that. Now we need to put our little bracket back in here, which is also burning hot. Put that here. Put this here. Now we're getting somewhere. Now these probably should not quite be touching, because if it trips, it's going to go this way. And is it going to pull that into there? I don't know. My instinct is to leave some room. Maybe they're supposed to be down for that reason. Well, we'll find out. We'll let it tear up, and then we'll figure out what we should have done. There we go. Well, that's 2 down. And we'll move up to the 3rd bottom, and then we'll take care of that one. Okay, again, somebody who wasn't listening on this day of school. So it would be real nice to not have to take it all the way loose, but I don't think that's going to work, because they just have it so wrong, and the bolts are just so rusty. That one's got some bolt in it, but not right. So, torch time. Well, that's better. I'm still not happy with this bolt on all 3 of them. I need to get a different one, I guess. But now we're sitting where this is on top of things. The moldboard isn't quite right with that, so I don't know what the deal was, but it definitely will work like this. That'll fill up with dirt and it'll be fine. But this makes a lot more sense than having this stuff behind the deal there. I don't know why whoever did it that way. But these are very rusty, but they may come around. We'll definitely give it a try. But I think now it's pretty well complete. and should be ready to try. We still need to work on that wheel. Get us a tire or something that will hold air. I got another rim I think we can use to start with, because that one's got a hole in it, but I think we're in business to see a 5540 start plowing again. Well, as per usual, our simple projects turn into way more than we bargained for, but here's the step. I kind of spliced onto there and tried to blend it in. It's still pretty rough, but it's a lot better than it was. So we'll go slap this on the tractor and hopefully we'll have us a step again. Okay, take two. Let's see if this step will fit on. I hope. Because we spent way more time today on this simple project than I'd intended on. And are we gonna have the same problem? Why are we having this problem? This is a factory step on a factory tractor. How's that? Not quite right. Let's get this out of the way. Well, the GoPro died, but we're gonna get this on film one way or the other. We had to do a little more tweaking. I don't know what's the deal here, but our battery box is interfering with that step a little bit, so I'm not sure why that is, but I got it now, and this will work. I mean, I had to do a lot of work to this to get it straightened out, but I think it's pretty good now, and it'll do what we want. Remember, if you like videos about simple projects gone wrong, be sure that you hit the thumbs up on this one and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because you'll be sure to see lots more things done incorrectly the first time. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.